often disagreed on strategy and leadership. The cooperation between Bohemond and the other leaders demonstrated the importance of unity in overcoming formidable enemies. 3.2 Lessons in Adaptation. The Crusaders learned valuable lessons from the battle, particularly about the importance of adapting their tactics to counter the Seljuks' mobility and archery. The use of tight defensive formations and the decisive cavalry charge became hallmarks of Crusader strategy in subsequent engagements. The Seljuk reliance on hit-and-run tactics was less effective against the Crusaders' heavy cavalry, which could deliver devastating charges when properly coordinated. This realization would influence both Crusader and Muslim strategies in future battles. 3.3 Impact on Kilij Arslan and the Seljuks. The defeat at Dorylaeum was a significant setback for Kilij Arslan, who lost not only soldiers but also his confidence in stopping the Crusaders. Unable to regroup effectively, he abandoned central Anatolia to the Crusaders, allowing them to advance toward Antioch and, eventually, Jerusalem. The loss also weakened the Seljuks' grip on the region, emboldening local Christian populations and encouraging Byzantine efforts to reclaim lost territory. The Crusaders' success marked the beginning of the decline of Seljuk dominance in Anatolia. 3.4 Strategic Gateway to the Holy Land. Dorylaeum was a critical milestone in the First Crusade, opening the path through Anatolia and allowing the Crusaders to proceed toward Antioch, the next major target. It also demonstrated the logistical and tactical challenges of the Crusade, underscoring the need for careful planning and unity among the leaders. 4. Long-term effects. 4.1 Crusader reputation. The victory at Dorylaeum established the Crusaders' reputation as a formidable military force, capable of defeating one of the most skilled armies of the Muslim world. This reputation would precede them as they advanced into the Levant, influencing both allies and enemies. 4.2 Foundation of Crusader states. The battle marked the first major step in the establishment of Crusader states. By defeating the Seljuks, the Crusaders paved the way for the capture of Antioch, Jerusalem, and other key cities, which would become the foundation of Crusader rule in the region. 4.3 Inspiration for future crusades. Detailed analysis and legacy of the Battle of Dorylaeum. The Battle of Dorylaeum stands out in the history of the First Crusade not only for its immediate tactical importance but also for its enduring impact on Crusader strategy, morale, and long-term outcomes in the Levant. To fully grasp the significance of this battle, it is essential to delve deeper into the implications for both the Crusaders and their opponents, and how Dorylaeum shaped subsequent campaigns. 5. Strengthening Crusader unity. 5.1 Overcoming initial divisions. The First Crusade was characterized by a lack of centralized command, with multiple leaders from different regions of Europe often vying for influence. The Crusader army at Dorylaeum reflected this fragmented structure, being divided into separate columns and loosely coordinated. The battle, however, showcased the necessity of cooperation and reinforced the importance of mutual support among the Crusader leaders. The arrival of Godfrey of Bulyon's reinforcements to assist Bohemond of Taranto was a crucial moment that exemplified this unity. Had the two columns failed to converge in time, Bohemond's forces might have been annihilated, jeopardizing the entire crusading mission. The successful collaboration at Dorylaeum set a precedent for greater coordination in future engagements. 5.2 Shared experiences as a binding force. The shared hardships of the march through Anatolia and the desperate battle against the Seljuks created a sense of camaraderie among the Crusaders. This unity was bolstered by the perception that their victory was divinely ordained, reinforcing their collective faith and resolve. The narrative of divine favor, frequently emphasized in Crusader chronicles, became a unifying theme that transcended regional rivalries. 6. Strategic and tactical lessons. 6.1 Adapting to Seljuk tactics. The Seljuks' reliance on mobile horse archers and hit-and-run attacks posed a significant challenge to the Crusaders, who were more accustomed to traditional European-style warfare. The initial ambush at Dorylaeum revealed the vulnerability of Crusader forces when caught off guard in open terrain. However, Bohemond's swift organization of a defensive perimeter and the disciplined response of the Crusader knights demonstrated their ability to adapt under pressure. The battle underscored the importance of combining tight defensive formations with decisive counterattacks. Heavy cavalry charges, while less effective against the Seljuks in open engagements, proved devastating when coordinated with infantry support and time to exploit enemy disarray. This blend of adaptability and discipline would become a hallmark of Crusader strategy in subsequent battles. 6.2 The importance of logistics and support.